Morning students. Today I will teach class 8 chapter 9, that is reproduction in animals. As we know, there are different processes like digestion, circulation and respirations we already studied in the previous classes. These processes are very essential for the survival of every individual. Similarly, here is a process called reproduction. So, reproduction is essential for continuation of a species. So, it is a process in which a kind of individual is produced generation after generation. So, we can say that reproduction is the process of producing the young ones of any individual species. So, there are different modes of reproduction by which a species can give birth to their young ones. So, different animals have their young ones. So, young ones of various animals being born. For example, chicks and caterpillars are born. As you see, these young ones are look the same as they form from their species. So here there are two modes by which animal reproduce. There are number 1 sexual reproduction and number 2 is asexual reproduction. So first I will explain the sexual reproduction. As we know, the reproduction in plants, they need two parts, male and female reproductive parts for the reproduction of plants. So similarly in animals, males and females have different reproductive parts or organs for the reproduction. The animals in their reproductive process, the reproductive parts in animal also produces gametes that fuse to form a zygote. So then the zygote develop into a new individual. So this type of reproduction from the fusion of male and female gamete is called sexual reproduction. So we can say that in sexual reproduction, male and female gametes are required. They fuse with each other to produce their young ones. So let us find out the reproductive part of male and female. So in human, male reproductive organs are, here you can see organ include a pair of testes, two sperm ducts and a penis. So the testes produce the male gametes called sperms. So here you have to know what is the male gamete, that is sperm. So a sperm, testes produce the millions of sperms. So here the figure 9.2 is shown, the size of sperms, their shape. So sperms are very small in size. They have a head, middle piece and a tail. So here in the figure you can see the structure of human sperm. This is called head, it is called middle piece or it is called tail. So here is a diagram of male reproductive part. So male reproductive part has sperm duct, two testes and one penis. So it is the male reproductive part. So a sperm is called a single cell with all the usual cell components. In previous lecture we had studied about the cell. So sperm is also a single cell. So here kept in mind, uh, the male reproductive organs are pair of testes, two sperm ducts and a penis. So you can see here the two sperm ducts, penis and two testes. So next is female reproductive organs. So female reproductive organs are a pair of ovaries, oviduct is also called fallopian tubes, and the uterus. So here you can see the oviduct. This is ovary, the pair of ovaries. It is uterus. So the ovary produces the female gametes called ova. Similarly, the testis produces sperm, that is male gamete, and the ova, that eggs, are the female gametes. So a single mature egg is released in the oviduct, one of the ovaries, every month. So uterus is a part where development of the baby take place. So as the sperm is called single cell, similarly an egg, that is ova, is also called the single cell. So here you can see the human ovum. It is female ovum. It is look like a cell. Here is a nucleus. So mainly zygote. Next is fertilization. So the question arises, how reproduction is take place in human body. So the reproduction process is done. The process is called fertilization. So the first step in the process of reproduction is fusion of sperm. Sperm is the male gamete, and then ovum is the female gamete. So when sperm come in contact with an egg, one of the sperm may fuse with the egg. Such fusion of egg and sperm is called fertilization. So the egg fuses to form single nucleus. This, the formation of fertilized egg, is called zygote. So the zygote is the beginning of new individual. Here you can see it is the ovum. Ovum is the egg. This is called sperms. When they strike with the ovum, the fertilization take place, and the fusion of ovum and the sperm give rise to the zygote. So zygote is the fertilized egg. So the process is the meeting of an egg cell from the mother and the sperm cell from the father, so that the new individual inherit so some character from mother and some character from father. So this process of fusion of egg with sperm is called fertilization. So again, fertilization is of two types, that is internal fertilization, and number two is external fertilization. So fertilization may take place inside the female body, is called internal fertilization. So internal fertilization occurs in humans, cows, dogs and hen. So, have you heard of test tube babies? So, don't confuse the answer with test tube, which doesn't mean a baby is produced in test tube. The women are unable to bear babies because sperm cannot reach the egg for fertilization. In such cases, doctors collect freshly released egg and sperm and keep together for a few hours for IVF, or in vitro fertilization. So what is the full form of IVF? In vitro fertilization. So fertilization outside the body. So in this case, zygote is allowed to develop about a week. Then it is placed in the mother uterus. So baby is born like any other baby. So babies born through this technique is called test tube babies. So sometimes the fertilization also take place outside the body of the female. In these animals, fertilization take place in water. Such type of fertilization during spring or rainy season, frogs and toads moves to ponds and slow flowing stream. When the male and female come together in water, the female lays hundreds of eggs. Unlike hen's egg, frog eggs is not covered by shell, but it is comparatively very delicate. So when the layer of jelly holds egg together and provide protection to the eggs. As the eggs are laid, the male deposits sperm over them. So when the sperm contact with the egg, this results in the fertilization. So such type of fertilization in which the fusion of male and female gamete take place outside the body of female is called external fertilization. So internal fertilization is inside the body of female, but here it is the outside the body of female. So it is common in the aquatic animals such as fish, starfish, etc. So here we had studied about the sexual reproduction, which includes the male and female reproductive parts. Then we have studied about the fertilization, that is internal fertilization and external fertilization. So in next lecture we will study about the next topics, that is asexual reproduction. Thank you.